right, let's have a little Game 5 look ahead with AB. AB, I'm just going to call you AB MVP because you've been on for every segment. You might as well be here in the studio with me, sitting right next to me. And a guy who's always pretty in pink, our Tim Doyle. Let's look ahead to Game 5. That series price right now, I mean, it is reflective of where this series is at. Nuggets minus 10,000, the Heat plus 2,000. If you believe in the Heat, Tim, I mean, what are you doing in this spot?
Yeah, the Heat, they broke my heart. You broke my heart, Fredo. Like last night after the game was over, I took the Miami Heat and I kissed him right on the lips, okay? Just like Michael Corleone did in Godfather 2, which I think is better than Godfather 1, but that's a different story for a different day. Yeah, it's just that the others, like the Aaron Gordons, the Bruce Browns, they have been more consistent than the Heat's guys that have been so erratic, right? Max Strus goes in and out of making any shots in the game. So does Duncan Robinson. And then Jokic and Murray have been better, not a lot better, but better than Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler. Spoelstra's done an amazing job of trying to mix it up, but eyeball test, this series is over.
Yeah, look, let me say this, all right? Just as Tim mentioned, all right, Godfather 2 is better than Godfather 1, but the Miami Heat have turned into Godfather 3. I want nothing to do with it whatsoever, all right? Look, this series is over. All right, you just take the Nuggets to win 4-1. It's done. It's over. The Nuggets are going to win. They're going to take care of business at home. Don't bet anything else. Don't waste your money. Denver is bringing it home in this one.
I mean, when you look at the Heat, I mean, they have to win 3 in a row, right? And to beat Denver 3 times, it looks almost near impossible, reflective of that in your series price. Alan, pick a side here. Nuggets 9-point favorites right now for Game 5. Do you like that, or is that just too many points for you?
It's a ton of points, but you know what? I'm going to roll with it. Give me Denver here because, again, yeah, look, when you have games that end a series, especially in the NBA Finals, you're going to have the opportunity to where Miami's just going to kind of coast and get out of this thing, especially if Denver is up and up big, because every single point as we go down the stretch is weight on the shoulders. And Miami, they'll know. They'll understand. Everyone in the building will understand. Denver, take them with the spread. Don't think about it. Just go.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the national opinion is going to be Allen's opinion. And you can't really say, he's wrong. But I think this is a fun way to bet a game like this because, let's be honest, the Heat have next to no chance. I guess they have a chance. They have to make 19 threes. I guess anything's possible to the NBA. And they did win game 7 in Boston, right? This would have been such a better series, more compelling series if it was Celtics-Nuggets. But, Joe Mazzulla got out-coached for just enough games that he ended up blowing the series. So how I bet this game, I do think the Nuggets are going to win. But it takes... you know what to take the Heat plus the points, okay? So I've never been into politics, okay? Never ran because I got some skeletons, some dirt I really don't want uncovered from my 20s and stuff, okay? But if I could build a village here, Jeremy, you and Alan, okay, would have a beautiful townhome there. We're going to have lower taxes. We're going to have better schools. And we're going to have amazing juice returns, meaning if you place a bet, you're going to get money back as well. An amazing rebate system in Middle Village. I think you take the Heat plus the points. This is not kind of an end-all, be-all type of game, but I feel like everyone's going to jump on the Nuggets, and now they're a bit overvalued. Let's not forget, Miami won Game 2 in Denver where they scored 60 second-half points, Jeremy, opened 9 of 10 from the field in the fourth quarter. So hard game to handicap because I think the outcome is inevitable, but taking the dog takes a lot of guts.
I should have known that you had your mayoral jacket on today as the mayor of Middle Village, Your Worship. Nice to have you along with us. Okay, this total sitting at 208. It's only gone over that total once in this entire series. So what do you think here in terms of play on the total, TD?
I got confidence that the Nuggets are going to be able to operate their offense at a pretty high level. And Jokic is going to be able to move the ball, and triple-double looks like it's a foregone conclusion. Mm-hmm. They survived, right? This was all about going to Miami and figuring out a way. And what they have done defensively has been most impressive to me. All 3 losses by the Heat, they have failed to break 96 points. So, or failed to break 100. And I guess that's the bigger number here. So, this has the capability, like Alan said, to get ugly, and then we'd win your money line play and lose the plus the points. But if Aaron Gordon and Bruce Brown and Christian Brown are operating at a high level, playing with confidence, which they all did at certain points down in Miami, Alan, I like the Nuggets to score at will.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. For all of my residents here, neighbors in Middle Village, I want you to do two things right now. I want you to bet the under 208, and I want you to bet the over in Tim Doyle votes. He's getting that. He is going to be our leader forever here. Yeah, take the under, right? I mean, and look, I like Tim's play. I think he's spot on in terms of Denver. It's Miami, right? Like, even at optimal point scoring position here, Miami doesn't score a ton. I don't think they're going to in this game. So I agree. I'm going to ride Tim's play there, and I'm going to ride the under 208. And you know what? It feels great to be a member and live here in Middle Village.
There's no electoral college in Middle Village, so it's an easy win there.
Hey,
for
we
Tim
don't
Doyle.
need it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
It's a one-party group.
All right, Alan, finish us off with the same game parlay here as we try to win at both ends of this one.
Yep. All right. So we are going to have 3 legs here at plus 850, but we're going to keep it simple. All right. In games that close out a series, you see a lot of threes, especially late. We're going to take Nikola Jokic over 1.5 threes. He hit it in game 4. He's going to do it in game 5. We're also going to take Jimmy Butler over 1.5 3-pointers because, again, the Heat could be needing points late in the game. Lastly, Bam Adebayo over 2.5 turnovers. We played it in game 4. He had 7 of them. All we need is 3. Put those 3 together, plus 850.
You know, whenever I'm building a same leg, I always like a lock winner. You know, it's like my buddy I used to go out with when I was single. He would always talk to someone that was number-wise below him just to get loose, like layup lines. He's like, you got to get the tongue loose. You know what I mean? So that game for me is Denver money line. Okay, there's your winner. Murray, how many games did he have outside of this series where he had 10 assists? 0. But every game of this series, he's had 10 plus assists. It's been a really weird evolution of Jamal Murray. Give me over his assist. And then I think this is the crowning moment, right? Jokic should have won the MVP this year. I think he's proved that in the postseason. So he goes out there and has a monster performance, caps a triple-double, and gets that elusive NBA championship.
Both men, Tim Doyle and Alan Bell, riding with the Nuggets as they look to close out this series against the Heat, and both agreeing that the Godfather 2 was not as good as Godfather 1. Let's recap their wagers for Game 5. Tim Doyle likes the Heat, +9. That number's a little high. And Nuggets on the money line there. Nuggets team total to go over the 108.5. And in terms of Alan Bell, he likes the Nuggets on the minus side of that number, 9-point favorites. And he says go with the under 208.